Y'all, it feels so good to be clean, as well as just being in the presence with the Holy Spirit. I got company still. One is hopefully y'all can hear me over his device. However, I asked God to give me a message before I got out the tub. And it's like when he give me a message, it also goes along with sometimes the things that I experience, the things that I'm touching, the things that I'm seeing, to be able to piece the message together. So Lord, help me make this make sense, God. Okay. So in the midst of me getting in the tub, I heard my baby calling out my name, Mama, Peanut, but she was having a dream. And oftentimes in life, we could have a dream that you don't know if you need somebody to help shake you out of it, because sometimes it could be a bad dream. And sometimes you could just stay sleeping and just you could let it go by just saying, okay, I eventually wake up from it. How sometimes people say the devil is riding their back. That's something that I've never experienced. I pray that I never experienced anything like that. But sometimes people just need you to shake them up out of something that they're going through. Or maybe it's just you getting closer and knowing that, okay, Lord, I'm trying to get closer to you. I know I need to let certain things go in order for me to experience or to receive this dream. So as I'm experiencing certain things just with the message that he gave me, he says sometimes in life we don't like to sacrifice in order for us to experience whatever it is he's trying to give. So the reality is, how can he give you something and give you more when you're scared to hold on? You're scared to hold on to him, but you're also scared to let go of something that you're used to. And in the midst of me just asking my husband how long I've ever how long it's been, or how many times since we've been together that you've known for me to just go to sleep without taking a bath. He said not too many, because you don't really do it unless you're tired. Even when I'm tired, I still sacrifice that time so I could be sleep or laying down to go to sleep. I could count on one hand and maybe two times that I've never went to sleep without taking a bath. And some people are like, what's the big deal? Because I know mentally wise, spiritually wise, I get closer to God and I can hear him even more. But it's also to cleanse me, and it makes me feel better on the outside as well. The inside, I could sleep better at night. So I'm saying all this to say that I sacrificed me not eating last night. I sacrificed not taking a bath, and I couldn't even get on to do y'all a message for y'all that I had. But I just had to go to sleep, and I wasn't tired. But it was like I was resting with God, and I could see even me going to sleep in the closet. Y'all, no lie. Last night I was waiting for my husband to finish the food, and he's like, "Close your eyes." I opened them up. I synced the light. He said, "Go back to sleep." And he's like, okay, get up, go get in the bed. So as my baby is in our bed sleep, my husband had to shake her up just to make sure she was okay. So in the midst of certain dreams that we want to experience and have, what is you sacrificing it? Even when sometimes people will shake you up out of something that you're familiar with, are you okay? Are you good? You know, a familiar face of a thing, like even with the changes that I experienced the beginning of this year with my husband, it wasn't to say I had to curse him. I had to get my lip back. I had to make him feel that. Like the older me would have been like, yeah, you about to feel my hands. You about to feel my mouth. You about to feel whatever it is I'm feeling, because you about to feel that 10 times more. But I'm saying all this to say I had to let that older version go. I had to let that older version die down in order for God to give me something new. That old life gonna have to die in order for you to experience the new life that God is trying to give you. The dreams, the sacrifices, all that's gonna go hand in hand. I didn't say, Lord, curse my husband. I want to curse my husband because he did X, Y, and Z to me, and he know I'm pregnant and whoop the whoop. Like, no, I didn't do that. I say, God, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do, God. But I need you to put your hands on him. I need you to lead him. I need you to control whatever it is, even in his mind, on the spiritual side, mentally wise, the physical side, the emotional side, the financial side. All of that plays hand in hand. Lord, I can't teach him how to do these things. But I didn't say, it's time for the older version of me. I will pack his stuff, which I still did. I made him get his stuff out the closet, and that's just me sharing transparency. But he didn't leave. The older version of us would have been doing more than what we did. And it's not to say he ain't had nowhere to go, because I'm sure he could have found somewhere to go. But he just knew that this is my last time messing up. And I know that that was his last time because I gave it to God differently. I sacrificed and said, you know what, God, I normally don't come to you like this. I just be wanting you to fix us, but I need you to fix my husband. If you leading us on the right path, or if you leading me on the right path, God, I need you to put your hands on him. I need you to do things that I can't do because I'm not the man. I want him to lead us. I want to take my hands off the situation, God. Allow me to just better focus on you with no distractions, God, in order for us to be able to live life to the fullest. I don't want to repeat the same cycles that my mama went through within her marriage. I don't want to be stressed and worrying, hooping and hollering and crying and fussing and allowing my kids to see certain things and experience certain things and have that same type of trauma that we experienced. So Lord, and he did that. It took months, but that was the beginning of this year. We now pray every day, y'all. He is leading the way even when it took losses. Sometimes you have to let go and let God. Not sometimes. It's best to do it all the time. Let go and let God. Don't. And when I say sometimes, because sometimes we get big-headed. Sometimes we feel like, oh, I'ma show you, I'ma lead the way, I'ma control this situation. Sometimes I used to also feel like I could prevent something from happening because I could see through it. My discernment is so sharp, I could see things before it happened. I could see through people to know, like, when he give me dreams, just like my baby had a dream. And the reality is sometimes we sleep on the things that God is showing us. Sometimes you got to wake up. Sometimes you got to shake yourself out of a situation to saying, I'm not fully letting you go, but I'm giving you to God. I'm surrendering, God. Lead the way. Show me, God, because I want more. I want better. And sometimes God ain't going to just give it to you until you fully surrender and let go and make a sacrifice to know that I'm not going back to the old me. I'm not going back to my old ways. And that version of you require you to letting go of certain things and certain people so you can experience a different change. Do you hear what I'm saying? You can't experience these dreams and these things that you praying God about and fasting and just, you just manifesting and you want to do all these things, but you still got the same things in front of you, the same people in front of you. You trying to change and they not. So certain things do happen for you to let go and let God. So you could get out the way so he can clear the way for you. So that he can bless you with them dreams. So he can bless you with that overflow. What sacrifice are you going to let go to get in the newer version of you? That old life have to go. Don't bring it back up. When the past is gone, you moving on to your future. You can't keep reliving the past and going on doing the same things with the same people all the time. Just how's that blessing you? How can God bless you more when you are saying, okay, God, I trust you? And I'm going to say all this to say, I don't never leave out the tub unless God is giving me a message and I have to quickly grab my phone if I'm in the tub if I feel like I'm going to forget it. I just came out the tub. I brushed my teeth, washed my face, put my honey on my face. And then I was like, dang, I grabbed a baby and I didn't clean the tub out. Listen to what I'm saying. I had enough of strength to pick my baby up and trust that God gave me that extra strength in my legs to bend down in the deep tub and hold him a certain way to where he didn't feel uncomfortable. But he trusted his mama to know that my mama ain't about to let me fall. Even with him not knowing what's really going on, he felt that something wasn't right. But I was holding on. I was able to clean the tub out with my baby in my hands. And I say all this to say I didn't leave it dirty. I didn't leave it for somebody to come back and tell me, you forgot to do this, you forgot to do that. Sometimes you have to clean up your own mess and test the strengths that you have by letting go and letting God. And he's showing you that you have that inner strength in you to doing all things that you put your mind to. If it's meant for you, it'll come back around. If it's meant for you, they will come back around. But God is trying to clean you up. God is trying to fix you. God will also fix them, but He trying to get you right so that way He can get them. You go right, don't go left, don't look back, hold your head up, and you got this. I love y'all, and stay tuned for the next.